Hey, so glad you could join us today. I've got something really special for you all. I'm going to be following a Bob Ross tutorial, and I have no painting ability whatsoever, so this is going to be fun. I also don't know how to properly hold a palette. I hope this is right, making a sort of finger gun, but I don't know for sure. I'm sure I could look it up, but I don't want to. This could be a sort of weapon for... So, money doesn't grow on happy little trees, so instead of using Bob Ross's oil paints and liquid whites, we're just gonna improvise and use some nice acrylic colors that will definitely not blend at all like they should on the canvas. Let's just start.
Makes your whole painting life a lot easier. So let's get started.
That's what I
Today
said.
we'll just do a very simple little scene that I hope you'll enjoy. Let's start with a little 2-inch brush and a touch of the alizarin crimson. And just load a little bit right into the bristles. Pull a little paint out, tap the bristles firmly to assure a nice even distribution of paint all the way through the bristles. And let's go right up here. And we'll take this old brush and just making little X's, little crisscross strokes. We'll just very quickly drop in just a little warm part in the sky here. Maybe we'll have a little pink in the sky.
Oh, that's blood red sky. That's not at all what it looks like there.
We can do anything.
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Any old thing. There. Doesn't take too long when you're using a brush that's 2 inches wide. Okay, without even cleaning the brush, we'll go right into.
Hold on, Bob. I'm not going
I
that
like
fast.
phthalo blue. It's a very warm blue. Very nice. Once again, just tap very nice.
Okay.
Once again, just tap a little color into it. And let's go back up here.
No, not
Still
green.
using
You're
little
bad.
crisscross
No,
strokes.
I don't want you green.
X's. That's all they are, little X's. We'll just apply a little bit of the phthalo blue.
Where?
Something about like so. Then we'll come back after we clean the brush and blend that together. Now the blue is many times stronger than this little pink area. It'll just eat it up. So
Blue
be
is
careful.
stronger than
Careful.
pink. Okay?
All the way.
It's like,
If you want to make the indication
Bob,
of
that's
a little
racist.
cloud, all you do
No.
is just little stringy
Sexist.
cloud,
That's
just
what
move right there in the brush. And that easy. We'll blend him out. Have a little smooth twirl.
oh, he's blending them together. That
See
looks
what
nice
happened
how
in
he's
there?
doing it.
Let's
It's
have some
gonna,
water in this
this
painting.
is,
I love water.
this
And it's
is,
very easy to paint in this style. Still water is always level.
Oh,
I
he's
think
making
they will have
still
still
water.
water. So fill from the outside in. Outside in. Something about like so. Add a little more and then down toward the bottom.
darken
We'll
the
put a little
corner.
down here too. I'm just putting a little Prussian blue in
Darken.
each corner to darken it. And then the most fun part is the brushes. Since these are oil paints, we're washing our brushes with odorless paint
Well,
thinner.
these are acrylic
Shake off
paints,
excess.
so I'm washing them with water.
And just beat the devil out of it. That's really
Get the vaccinated! Get vaccinated!
brush. And it's relatively dry from just beating it.
It's his favorite part,
We'll
being
start
a
in the
devil
light
out
area,
of it.
which is the pink. We'll blend it all together. Something about like so.
Oh, water. That helps. Oh, my hand is
And
dirty.
down here, we'll
Okay.
just do the same thing.
Let's tap.
There. But it's that easy. That easy.
That
What's so fantastic
Oh,
about
there
this
goes all
is that
red.
anybody can put a little masterpiece
Purple,
on
that's a
this.
nice purple.
Just a
Okay,
little
the
bit of
water
practice.
is actually helping more than I
Vision
thought it
and
would.
off you go.
Bob, you're gonna have to hold on. You gotta. Sorry, Mr. Ross. No, Bob. No, I haven't graduated yet, so I'm gonna call him Mr. Ross. Now, again, we go back and do what he said down here. Make some still water. You have to go. You have to get paint on your brush. Important fact. Get paint on the brush. Then go horizontal. Outside. What are you doing? That's the edge of the canvas. Why am I talking to an inanimate? It's not even an object. It's just paint. It's like, well, I'm painting the side of the canvas now. So we're just gonna keep going with this and see. I'm running out of phthalo blue. gonna be honest, this is turning out slightly better than I was expecting. I have so much faith in my painting abilities. It's kind no, hey look, we're gonna have some green in this water evidently. Speaking of water, felt something. Spring in Texas is so much fun with the sky water. Hold on. You know what? I just need more paint. Okay, got some more blue paint, but it occurs to me that maybe a little water will help here. So we've got, well, that's too much water. These aren't watercolors. Oh, that's very pretty. Nope. It worked until there we go. We've got water. Leave the white part, but not too much. We don't want to make it look like we've just got nothing. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit of a mess, but it's water. Water can be messy. Okay, so maybe I should go to watercolors instead of acrylic, but it's too late for that. Also, last time I used watercolors, it was a disaster. I never took an art class again. But then I realized what I was doing wrong. I had way too much water. Speaking of way too much water, I'm pretty sure that this sky is not as little in Mr. Ross's picture, so we're gonna bring that down. Acrylic and water don't go. It's just flowing now. Okay, the sky is falling. So, the sky is falling very slowly. I am just going to continue with what Mr. Ross says.
Well, it's like little distant trees.
Distant trees, okay. Oh, that's definitely pink and not purple. Oh, no, that's okay. I added too much water. I think I said something like that like a minute
I
ago.
want to keep the bottom light so it looks like mist. You could even take another 2-inch brush. I have several.
What are you doing?
Really all
Dripping.
do something about like that. There. Now we don't know where that goes.
There are no mistakes, only
Go back
happy
to every 2-inch
accidents.
brush.
This has become an Armageddon scene.
Create
The sky is falling and it's the color of blood.
Let's have some more fun.
No, Bob, you're going,
let's
Mr.
take
Ross,
some light.
sorry, you're going too
Some
fast.
passion
You see,
blue.
I saw a tutorial
Little
of
blue,
someone
little
doing
blue,
this, and he
little
was an
crimson
adult and he
too.
called
What
him
the
Bob.
heck?
So
Be
it's
brave.
now hard to
Be brave.
be
Pull
brave,
yourself
okay.
down next to it. Just wipe the old knife off.
I don't have a knife, so I'm just gonna corrupt my
Fan brush.
colors.
We use every sting.
Okay, we're gonna make some trees, and
Just drop them out.
they're probably not
We
gonna
don't
last
know
very
where to
long
go.
in this
Every
Armageddon scene.
one. That's exactly where they should be. Don't put too much detail in here. It's too far away. You're not going to see a lot
Fan
of
brush
detail.
is doing weird
You
things.
see detail.
It's not ever what
When things
Bob's,
are far away, you make out form,
sorry, Mr. Ross's
shape,
fan brush does.
basic color. That's all. We go straight down. Something else.
We're gonna clean the brush.
Straight down.
Get the back.
And very lightly we'll cross. There. We have some nice people. Don't worry about it. You don't always have to have a perfect vision in your mind of what it is you're going to paint.
Yeah, I just didn't
Imagination
imagine
It's
Armageddon.
like any other muscle in your body, or like a muscle in your body. The more you practice, the better it becomes.
Yeah,
Take
I
some
wouldn't
black
know.
powder,
We're gonna
work
make
the center out.
evergreen tree. Now, I
There it
think
goes.
I know how to do this.
It's easier to do them fast than it is slow. Here they come. Just sort of back and forth. I had a lady in class one
Make
time told me
trunk.
it was like making Z's,
That's
the letter
awful.
Z. Because we don't make mistakes here. We have happy accidents.
Right, happy accident.
Very quickly, you learn
This
to
is
work
one big
everything that
happy
happens.
accident.
Take the big brush, pull down, straight down once again, and then go across.
It doesn't look like a tree.
reflection.
So we're gonna wash the brush. Why are you? It's like a hand. It's like high-fiving or something. Grab the camera. I'm gonna take some light green, mix that in with that color, and make this. I guess it's not too ugly. This dark green. We're gonna add some highlights to this tree. So hey, you might be able to tell that it's a tree now. The water is crying. there's too much water. The water doesn't like other water. It is crying because it has to meet other water. It's like some people I know about other people. That's okay. The water has friends, even if it doesn't want to. Okay, we have tree. Now, he made ground, but it looks like he took some yellow. Let's see, I believe he referred to this section as putting it around his foots, which Mr. Ross is actually not accurate. Trees do not have feet, and that's the plural of foot. Also, it's a trunk, it wouldn't have plural. You know, never mind. Mr. Ross is a brilliant man. I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. He has probably studied trees more than I have. The water is still crying. I don't even, the first thing I drew, it was supposed to be like a hill. It sort of faded into a blue flame. So now I've got plenty of blue in my brush, and I'm gonna wash it. It's really hard to beat the devil out of a fan brush. It's like, he's still there. He may have points and horns. It's like, what choice do I have? I don't know how people used to like follow along with Bob Ross while he was on live TV, because I've had to pause it a lot. Those are noisy bumblebees. Like, I thought the dog was out here or something. They're just bumblebees smashing around like bumblebees do. Bumbling around. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's not working out for me there. I'm gonna take some blue and let it conquer the white. I feel like there's some anti-imperialism symbolism there or something if you look hard. There's symbolism anywhere if you look hard enough. Oh yes, we need to make a reflection. So, I turned Minnesotan there. So, we're gonna take this, that's not Minnesotan. So, we're gonna take this color. No. I can't even do the Minnesotan accent right now. This is the Lovecraftian meaning of the tree. You observe the chaos that has entered this tree. We're gonna do the thing. Where is my 2-inch brush? It can't have gone anywhere! I found it. Okay.
Go right up in here. This is your bravery test. Take the corner of the old 2-inch brush, and let's just begin laying in a basic shape here. Tree lives right there. Right there. Big old tree. But he's a nice tree.
We're gonna make a tree.
All right, well, I got that brush going. There you what, maybe let's do something about like this.
Bravery test.
We'll
Look
just
at
type
this
in
bravery,
all kinds of
Mr.
little-
Ross. There's too
little
much water
bushy
in this
looking areas.
bravery.
Forward.
Make a little trunk and it's
Drop
gonna
these little rascals in
ruin.
wherever you want.
Yes, that is
Wherever.
more
You
red
are the
than
creator
brown.
in this piece
I
of
was
canvas.
going
You
for
can
a brown,
anything
but don't worry.
and move
No
over
mistakes.
mountains.
Only happy
Create any
accidents.
illusion that you want here. When I
You
go
know.
home, the only power I have is over the garbage. I can take it to the street all by myself. But here,
Is
I
it
can do
what?
anything.
It's garbage. I wasn't
Absolutely
listening to
anything.
Mr. Ross.
Inside the one of the bush right
Trying
there.
to solve a crisis. No mistakes, only happy accidents.
This is what?
The Vienna
Let's get
Accords.
crazy.
No,
You
that's
know
not
me.
what they're
If
called.
you pay with me before,
Treaty of Versailles.
I like
That's it.
big
Treaty of Versailles.
trees.
It's just
We
a
have
happy
them living
accident.
and out here and there.
Oh, you
Don't
made
see
the
it all.
indications of a
You can
chunk
use on this side.
with the other.
You go back to our little fan brush, go right through the cad yellow,
Okay.
yellow ochre, load some color into it. Let's go back up in here. Let's put a highlight or two on here. Evergreens are normally darker than other trees.
Yeah, I don't know what type
you
of
can't
tree
have the
this
dark
is.
area.
I don't study trees,
in
Mr.
evergreen.
Ross.
It happens
How about you
sometimes.
tell me what type
Even
of tree
good when you don't know when to
this
stop.
is?
Here we've had, like Peapod the pocket squirrel, one of the squirrel that lives with me. We've had him on the show. But this is the kind of places that he
I
likes.
do not take care of
Let's
stray
take a
squirrels.
little bit
I am a boring man.
of color. Let's use the 1-inch brush. We'll go through some, get some satin green and some yellow. Load a lot of
You
color
see,
into the brush.
It demonstrates what Lovecraft was saying about
All right, we're gonna go up here. And we can begin
the
picking out
chaos, the
individual
madness
bushes, one at a
that
time,
is
one at a
within
time.
the world.
There's
And
happy little
Earth is
bushes
just
right there.
a little island
You
of
know,
sanity
so we
in a world of insanity
And he's got a
and
little
crime.
friend, Clyde.
and
Goes right
going.
over here. There he is. So you can give all these things names.
For some reason, Mr. Ross, you never bring up the
You take
teachings
the
of
little oval
Lovecraft
brush, dip it
when
in some
you're
paint thinner.
painting. Why is that?
We'll go
I
through
feel
some
like
midnight
I
black and
feel
some
like
brown
Lovecraft
and
was
one
a very important,
and load it full of color.
influential philosopher about
that.
art.
Then we had to walk all through these bushes. Mosquitoes would get us. So
Mosquitoes, yes. I got a mosquito bite on my thumb painting this. And I'm not even walking through bushes. I,
Take a little bit. Let's find some white. That loads a lot of paint, and see it rounds one edge. You want to turn it, put that rounded edge to the top. It's most important.
bumblebees
Then
again.
we take that, we go right up in here. No pressure hardly. Just enough to get the brush to touch the canvas. And we begin working on shape and form.
At least you can tell
Alright.
there's water.
You got your brushes warmed up yet, and you ready? I get letters every day from people all over the country that said they never believed they could paint, and they're doing it.
Yeah, I
Their
never
friends and
believed I
neighbors
can
and
paint,
when they
and
look at
like,
their paintings,
look
they
at me now.
They are doing it.
Did I say I never
I'm gonna put a
believed
little
in
stick
paint?
that's right there, little old tree.
Never believed I could paint. I've also been holding the palette wrong
Maybe-
for probably the past
This
like
little tree died and it's
15
naked and
minutes.
it's just a skeleton hanging out here. And that happens in nature.
death
You can put
happens
them
in
on and
nature
they're still
all the
hanging.
time. Everything dies.
Right.
And you know, humans are the only things that
Here's
try
the
to
little
paint.
diggers. Maybe a
It's
little-
not natural.
And these little
Painting-
details of what'll make your
painting
painting look a
is
little more
not
finished. Take your time when you're doing these and just drop. And we'll sign this little rascal. Really hope
You're
you've
gonna
enjoyed it.
sign it.
It's a very
I'm
simple
going
painting
to not
that
so
you can
that
do.
no one knows what
And if you tried, I'd love to
terror
see some
I
photographs of what you're doing. So if you have time, take a photograph, send it to us. Let us hear from you. Until then, from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting
Thanks,
and God
Mr.
bless, my
Rock.
friends.
Happy painting and God bless. I'm gonna see if I can make this path that he mentioned. I'm gonna make a path down here. Oh, this brush is also stiff. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Okay. Let's see if we can. No, that just took the green. Okay. How do you always speak so softly, Mr. Ross? I get the urge to scream at things. Get me back, Satan! Oh, there's a robin. I wonder why he's at. Oh, I wonder if he's probably wondering why I am banishing Satan, but I think that it's kind of obvious. So, we're gonna get some of that green color. We're gonna make some bushes in front of this here path. Bumblebee. You know, I heard that they don't sting, but I don't want to take a chance. Ah, it's busy with the flowers. We can go right back. Isn't nature wonderful? I wanted to draw nature out here within nature, as you can see. There he is. Okay, I am going to try to finish up being in nature before nature decides to hurt me. Whether by, like, lightning strike or bumblebee. There's also a reason I'm not in music. And with that, I think we'll call it about done. Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Celebration of your birthday, Haley. I'm gonna put, we're gonna take some people, and we're gonna live on this island. But we're gonna live on this island, and it's gonna be fun, and we're going to slowly go mad in this Lovecraftian world that I have made. Actually, we'll probably go mad pretty quickly, because I accidentally drew you with 4 legs. Hang on. There we go. There. And I think we'll call that done. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that this has been quite an experience. Well, yeah, don't gesture too wildly near your palette, because then you'll just get paint on things. So, thank you for joining me, and if you like it, I might do this again sometime. Maybe I'll put it on YouTube and see if I can actually get some money out of it. Unlikely, though. My video making skills are very slightly better than my painting skills. So, I think we'll call this done. I've already said that, like this is my 3rd time saying this, but I'm gonna say it again, one last time. I think we'll call this done.